Hello artists! Welcome to the Academy at Lion Road Art, and thank you for checking out this art video in which I show my process for drawing Sandhill cranes. Here in Wisconsin, we see these all over, especially where we are in Waunakee. There are two, we've named them Harold and Greta, that we often see just right outside of our studio, and they are so beautiful. And so this time of year when I've made this video, the Sandhill cranes are preparing for a great big migration, and we see huge flocks of them all over. And so I've created this video to show you how you could draw them up close, far away, and even flying. Of course, this video has been sped up in real time. I believe it took me about an hour and 15 minutes to complete. When I'm starting a drawing like this, I begin lightly in pencil, sketching out my design and my composition. I always draw lightly because you never know when you're going to want to erase. When you take an art class with us, we provide you with how to draw sheets so that you can draw them in your own style, following step-by-step directions made by myself. You can see off to the side there, I'm using one of these how to draw sheets to create each different, composition of the Sandhill cranes. After sketching lightly in pencil, I use a kneaded eraser to erase everything really lightly, but not so much that it disappears, just enough so that I can barely see it, so that I have more or less a coloring book for me to go inside and color with colored pencils. When I'm making wildlife illustrations, it's important for me to draw in a directional way. You can see how all of the lines go in the same directions the feathers would go on a real sandhill crane. In areas that are smooth, I do a different kind of shading, more like a circular motion to create a smooth texture. Otherwise, I use lines and I hatch them together like I am here to create that texture of fur or feathers or whatever it may be. In this drawing, I am using two kinds of Prismacolor grays, French gray 90% and French gray 10%. I'm also using an orange and a red, and then eventually a white and a black, and oh, look at this, my little kitty Leela came to join. She is a big fan of my art, but more so my pencils. Troublemaker tried to eat them while I was working, so she had to go. So be it. Working with our pets can be a true joy. I think after moving her from the workstation, she sat in my lap for a while. It was really nice to have her company. Again, this drawing took me a long time to complete. I took my time and I really focused in on it. I wasn't distracted too much, but still it took me about an hour and a half, maybe longer. Drawing with colored pencils requires a lot of patience as you layer up colors lightly. Just like we began with a pencil, colored pencils, we want to begin lightly as well. You can always push harder and make the color more intense or vibrant. Although this video is sped up, it is possible for you to use it as a companion to try this in your own style. You can watch what I'm doing, pause and try it in your own way, and then continue the video as you're ready to move on, if this is something you would like to try. I think that the flying cranes are my favorite part of this picture. Again, where we live in Wisconsin, these critters are getting ready to migrate to warmer areas, and so we can see them in the skies in big crowds. It's really crazy and cool to see. They make the most interesting sounds when they're flying together too. Really truly sound and actually kind of look like dinosaurs. Oh, and I can't believe I didn't mention it sooner. When I'm working with colored pencils, for me it's important to work mostly from light then to dark. So you notice I started with my light gray color, then my dark gray color on top. If I would have done it the opposite way, it might have been challenging to add the light colors on top of the dark colors. But that is not the case when you're adding dark colors on the lights. Hey, there's Leela again. What a cute little kitty. Well, y'all, we are reaching the end of our video here, and I want to thank you for watching and following along with me and listening to me yap about my work and my cat. I do appreciate it. I know I've mentioned it before, but I will echo it again. I would love it if you'd try this in your own style. Drawing sandhill cranes brings me a lot of pleasure. Actually, drawing any animal does. I think that when we connect to nature and study nature as a subject, it offers us grounding, and I hope encourages us to consider conservation for the wildlife and all the living things in the world. Anyways, thanks again, hope you enjoyed, and take care, artists. Make art and find joy. See you later.